Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron here today. I have something I feel like God almost just let drop in my hands. This is actually the first edition of the Red Letter Bible by Klopsch in 1899. A first edition. It has thumb indexing. The thumb indexing is still there. The ribbon marker is still there. It's in almost mint shape. It has a little bit of a white stain. Even the gold gilding is all intact. I'm going to guess this is probably bonded leather, some type of leather. But you can see that the gold is still intact on the side. So let's take a little journey inside this little jewel. And it's got some pages in the front. It's very difficult. It hadn't been broken in yet. But you can see this is what the title page of the first New Testament in red letter, 1899. I think the first complete Bible was 1901. I'm going to say that the person who had this on eBay did not know, because they didn't advertise it. I just knew that that was the first edition by the pictures. They didn't say, here's the first edition New Testament for sale. They're just like 1899 New Testament for sale. You know, New Testaments usually go for really cheap on the on eBay. So this is what it looks like here. And it's done by Christian Herald, which was, Tewitt Talmage. Klopsch went up to him and said, what would you think about this? He said, couldn't hurt, may do a lot of good. It's all in cursive, too. It's just wonderful. Copyright 1899 by Klopsch, entered in Stationers Hall, Christian Herald Press. I did want to show you that, because Klopsch, if you do a study on it, he was the first guy to do this. So this is a first edition. Just amazing. And then I'm going to show you the red letter. The red lettering is absolutely fantastic in this jewel. I was totally shocked. Let's see it. Now, it reminds me of my grandpa's old Bible because the red lettering is light. But it's very light, but it is readable. So this is the very first red letter New Testament that anybody knows of. Now, of course, in the Middle Ages, there were Bibles dipped in blood. They would kill the Christians and then cut them open and dip their Bibles in blood. Those are the Bibles dipped in blood, but they're not red letters. It's a great little size, handy size. I'm not going to be carrying it around to my knowledge. And really nothing in the back except a couple more reinforcing pages. I'm going to see if he did red lettering in Revelation. He did not. So that's kind of in the Cambridge tradition that it's the red letters and the Gospels only. I'm going to see if he did red letters in the book of Acts. More blessed to give than to receive. He did. So he did it in the book of Acts, but he didn't do it in the book of Revelation. But this may even be some kind of rebinding. It is in such great shape. And it's got like reverse banding on it. But great little Bible. I couldn't believe it. I'm so grateful to the Lord He let me find this thing. So just keep reading. Not only those red letters, they're all the words of Jesus. God bless.